Hey everybody, we're going to continue the 2017 Mcas. So the idea is that you already have tried these and you're watching this to see how you did. You can find a PDF to the document in the video description. And yeah, let's get right to it. The scatter plot below shows the relationship between the values of 12 homes and the monthly rent charge for each home. Okay. So the home value is the x-axis and the rent is the y-axis. Okay. Based on the line of best fit for the scatter plot, what is the approximate value of a home that has a monthly rent of $900? Okay, so we need to make a line of best fit. So something like this, I think. It's not bad. It's about that. So yeah, this is a good example of where students like to automatically have their line of best fit start at the origin, but in this case it would not. It would not be the best line of fit if it did that. All right, so monthly rent of 900. So monthly rent is 900 be right here. So it's going to be right between 1,000 and 800. So right here. So it's between 200 and 250, probably like 210, 220, or close to 200. And as we see here, the only option that's really close to that would be 200,000. So I'd go with B. All right, number 34. A cafe uses 3 different types of bread and 3 different fillings to make sandwiches. The table below shows the number of sandwiches the cafe made yesterday. So we have rye, wheat, sourdough, we have turkey, cheese, and veggie. Okay. What percent of the turkey sandwiches made yesterday were made with wheat bread? Okay, so we want to know what percentage of just the turkey is the wheat. So to do that, we need to know how many turkey sandwiches there are in total. So we have to add these all up. So if we add these up, 4 plus 6 is 10, carry the 1, 5, 7, 8. So there's 80 total turkey sandwiches. And of those, let's see, wheat. So wheat over all turkey. Wheat turkey over all turkey. All right, so that's going to be 24 over 80. That's going to be as a decimal, then multiply that by 100. That's going to give us the percentage. Okay. So we can simplify that. They're both divisible by 8. So you get 3 over 10. And 3 over 10 is 30. Sorry, 0.30 times 100 is going to be 30%. So we see. Okay. 35. Zoom out a little bit here. Which of the following scatter plots show a strong negative correlation? So negative means it's going down from left to right. So this is out, and this is out. This is the only one that's negative, actually. Strong means they're tighter together. They're forming a line more readily. Okay, so this would be positive. This would be no correlation. These two would not be. Neither one of these would be positive. This is negative right here. It's the only one that's negative, actually. We have an open response here. Let me get some paper real quick. Okay, so Livy and Zack are writing arithmetic sequences. The first 3 terms of Livy's sequence are shown below, 4, 7, 10. What is the common difference for Livy's sequence? So common difference is how much it's changing by. And it's changing by 3. It's going up by 3. So A, common difference would be 3. Okay? D equals 3. Write an expression that can be used to find the nth term of Livy's sequence. Okay, so A sub n, which is the nth term, well, so it's going to be A sub 1 plus, oh, sorry, I totally screwed that up. A sub 1 plus common difference times A sub 1 plus common difference n minus 1. That's it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm trying to remember that off the top of my head. Okay, so first term is this one right here. I remember when this was actually in Mcas. First term is a sub 1. D is our common difference. Okay. And then this is the desired term. So if we were looking for the fifth term, we'd put 5 in for n. Our common difference is 3, and our first term is 4. So that's how you do that. You can find any term in the sequence by using this formula. And this is not given to you in the formula sheet. So write an expression. So this is it. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. So first term is 4. So 4 plus, and our common difference is 3. N minus 1. We're going to simplify all this. So we're going to distribute the 3. So 4 plus 3n minus 3. Combine the 4 and the negative 3, and it's going to be 1 plus 3n. And that's it, part B. So 1 plus 3n. Okay, the nth term of Zack's sequence is 3 times the nth term of Livy's sequence. Okay. What is the fifth term in Zack's sequence? Show or explain how you got your answer. So it's interesting. I remember when this problem was on the Mcas, because this is 2 years before they went digital. I remember this one giving people a really hard time. It's kind of a nasty question, to be honest. Okay, if you're not familiar with it, and it's easy to forget this stuff. Okay. So the nth term. So we know that this represents the nth term in Livy's, and Zack's is 3 times that. So we're going to take this expression. So 1 plus 3n, and we're going to multiply it by 3. Okay? And that's going to tell us what's happening here. I can actually distribute this. Might as well. Okay. So we have 3 plus 9n. That's going to be Zack's sequence. Okay? And the fifth term, we're going to plug in 5 here. So 3 plus 9 times 5. That's going to be 48. Okay, so that's going to be the fifth term in Zack's sequence. But this is heavily dependent upon knowing how to write Livy's sequence as an expression here with n. That's where a lot of students failed in this respect with this question. And then, this is not that so bad. If you understand that, you should have no issue just distributing 3 to all that and then plugging in 5 for n and getting it. But really, part B in this could give people a really hard time. Part D, write an expression that represents the difference of the nth term of a Zack sequence and the nth term of, so we're defining the difference. Okay, so we need both expressions. So this is Livy's. Livy's is 1 plus 3n. Okay, and then Zack's is 3 plus 9n. So 3 plus 9n. And the difference is subtraction. That's Zack. So there's a few things going on with this problem. They want you to understand that the difference is actually subtraction. So we're going to subtract Livy's from Zack's. So 3 plus 9n, we need to distribute this negative sign here. Minus 1 minus 3n. So 9n minus 3n is 6n. And 3 minus 1 is going to be 2. Positive 2. This best represents the difference between the two terms. Ooh, that's a spicy question. All right, let's look at numbers 37. We're almost done here. I don't know if we're going to finish this in time. We'll try before I run out of time here. In the diagram below, circle H has a radius of 5 inches. Okay. Circle J has a radius of 15 inches. Okay. The area of circle J is how many times the area of circle H? So area is pi r squared. Excuse me. So let's calculate the area of H first. So area of H is going to be pi times 5 squared. So area of H is going to be 25 pi. Okay. Now the area of J is going to be pi 15 squared, which I think is 225. Let's make sure I got that right. 15 squared, yeah, 225. So area of J is going to be 225 pi. So what do you have to multiply h by to get j? Yeah. So one way we can do that is just divide this by that, and it'll tell us the factors. So 225 pi divided by 25 pi. Pi's cancel. I believe that's 9. Double check that. 25 divided by 25. 9? Yeah, 9. 9 times. That's not too bad. So this one requires you to know the area of a circle formula and also understand what exactly it's asking you to do here, because this part could probably definitely confuse some people. Okay. Let's check this one out. Which of the following equations is true for all, oh yeah, I remember this one too, for all rational values of f, g, and h? Interesting. Okay, so this looks like the associative property being checked out here. Now, what you could do, if you're not familiar with the associative property, you could always plug some numbers in here and see if it works. It's not a bad strategy. So let's see what we got here. So all rational values. So f plus g minus h. So if you add these first, would that be different if you subtract these? We'll check that one, but that's looking questionable. Put a frowny face on it we don't think is right. Subtract these and add. Add these, then subtract. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one either. Ooh. Check that one. So here, we're subtracting these and then subtracting that. Here we're subtracting these first, but yeah, these are we're going to just plug some numbers in here. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 make our lives easier. So we're going to rewrite each one of these. Just so I feel like most students, when they do this, would be better off solving it this way. It's going to take a little longer, but I think it's well worth it. We're going to use another piece of paper here just to give ourselves some more room. Let's zoom up here a little bit. Okay. So A is going to be 1, 2, and 3. So 1 plus 2 minus 3 equals 1 plus 2 minus 3. Let's see if that works. So this is 3 minus 3 is 0. And remember, we have to do things in the parentheses first. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So 1 plus negative 1 is 0. So A is looking pretty good. A is looking pretty good. Let's try B here. So 1 minus 2 plus 3 equals 1 minus 2 plus 3. Okay, you're going to see where this is going to change it because we're adding before we subtract here. We're not going in order from left to right. So let's see here. We have 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Plus 3 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 minus 5 is negative 4. So that one's out. So B's out. Yeah, I definitely think this is the easiest way to solve it. C, we have, we have 1 minus 2 minus 3. 1 minus and 2 minus 3. Okay, so 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. Okay, here we have 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So 1 minus negative 1, which is actually 1 plus 1, which is 2. So that's out. So C's out. And then D, 1 plus 2 minus 3, parentheses there. And then 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. And here we're going to get 1 plus 5, and 1 plus 5 is 6. So that's definitely out. So yeah, I think the easiest way to do this is plug numbers in 1, 2, and 3, or 0, 1, and 2. Keep the numbers small, so it'll be simple. So A is the correct answer there. Okay, number 39. A right triangle has one angle that measures 70. What is the measure of the other acute angle? Let's draw a picture for this one. So it's a right triangle, so that's 90. It says 170 degrees. It's asking for the other angle. So this is triangle sum theorem. 90, this is our unknown. So 90 plus 70 plus x equals 180. This is 160 plus x equals 180. X equal 20. Okay. And then, yeah, we're not going to get to the open responses, but we'll finish the last multiple choice here. All right, so the diagram below shows a trapezoid and some of its dimensions. What is the area in square centimeters of the trapezoid? So trapezoid, I think they give us the formula for that. You can actually figure it out without the formula, though. Area of a trapezoid. Here we go, right here. So area equals 1/2, and this is different than the one you see on the new one, but it's very similar. Area equals 1/2 height times both bases added together. Okay, so I'll write that down. Area equals 1/2 h b1 plus b2. So we have everything we need here. So b1, b2, and h. So area equals 1/2 8 times 4 plus 14. So let's follow our order of operations. So we're going to have 1/2 times 8 times 18. So 1/2 of 8 is 4, and 4 times 18 is 72. 72 square centimeters. There we go. And then the last video, which I'll do tomorrow, will be these two open response questions, and we'll finish it up. All right, thanks for watching, guys.